Garmaga, thanks very much, Chair. I'd like to speak today just on the sheep protest for IFA that was organised in Roscommon yesterday. So IFA branches from all around the country gathered in Roscommon to highlight real challenges for farming families around the prices of sheep at the moment and coming into this season, which would normally see a natural bump in prices, but unfortunately that's not happening. And now we also have reports, obviously, over the year 2022, nearly a third increase in terms of the input costs around farming in general. So that's absolutely massive. We know that inflation is leveling, but feed costs alone have gone up for farming families, and this is just a massive concern when it comes to, I suppose, sustainability of our farming sector, but particularly around the sheep. And it would be major, I suppose, you're coming into lambing season now, but it's obviously major around the Roscommon and the Galway areas as well. It was absolutely important to see IFA bringing those concerns to bear and for us to hear what the concerns are, particularly in the West. But there were branches there attending from all around the country, from Cork, Kilkenny, Waterford, Laois, Longford as well. So, they attended and they showed that it is important that we are listening to their concerns now. I suppose one thing I would highlight is that we are seeing markets opening up, particularly in the States and so on, but Europe is a key market for us. And when they look at prices, where they're seeing higher prices in France versus maybe in Ireland, I mean, those are things that I suppose we need to be working with Board B about increasing the demand. How do we increase the demand for lamb and around the sheep sector as well? At that meeting, of course, I got to meet public representatives, including Deputy Denis Naughton, and today we hear the announcement of his future plans, in time to come. And I suppose it's really, that his family, they really kept a strong tradition in politics and public life for many generations, particularly in the South Roscommon area. I've had the opportunity to work with Deputy Naughton, I suppose, as a constituency colleague, but it's crucial, I suppose, to acknowledge that it's a lifetime, nearly 25, 26 years, plus his own family that have been involved in delivering for the communities around Roscommon and Galway. I suppose it is a commitment, and we know that there's always sacrifice when it comes to public life, when it comes to family and friends and so on. But in this, I suppose, to acknowledge just the time frame and what's been given, and to really just to wish well, I suppose, for the future as a colleague. Garmagat.